Danyang Grand Bridge, China. At 102 miles in length, this extensive bridge is the world's longest. Opened to the public in 2011, it took around 10,000 people to construct it over just 4 years and cost $8.5 billion. This incredible structure connects Shanghai to the town of Nanjing, the capital of China's Jiangsu province. Milow Viaduct, France. Surpassing even the mighty Eiffel Tower in height, France's Milow Viaduct holds the current title of the tallest bridge in the world. With a structural height of 343 meters, the bridge opened in 2004 and straddles the Tarn Valley between Clermont-Ferrand and Béziers and Narbonne. For a different view of the statuesque structure, bridge enthusiasts can canoe underneath. Ribblehead Viaduct, North Yorkshire. Comprised of 24 stone arches and sitting 32 meters above the moorland below, the Ribblehead Viaduct is one of the UK's best examples of Victorian engineering. Vasco da Gama Bridge, Portugal. Measuring over 7 miles long, the Vasco da Gama Bridge connecting northern and southern Portugal is the longest bridge in Europe. Opened to the public in 1998, it was named after the Portuguese explorer who was the first European to reach India by sea in the 15th century. Pangang Bridge, China. Over 560 m in height, the Pangang or Ditch Bridge is the highest in the world. The structure has substance as well as style. This critical stretch of motorway links the cities of Lupanshui and Sujing, reducing travel time by up to 3 hours. Golden Bridge, Vietnam. Since opening in 2018, Vietnam's 150-meter-long Golden Bridge has become a major tourist attraction. Perched on a mountaintop near the city of Da Nang, the distinctive bridge is designed to look as if it is being held up by a giant pair of hands. Pont du Gard Aqueduct, France. Claiming the title of the oldest bridge in this list, the Pont du Gard Aqueduct is a Roman monument built in the 1st century AD, originally designed to supply the city of Nîmes with water. This 3-tier aqueduct is 50 meters in height. Constructed from soft, yellow limestone rock, this remarkable edifice was declared a historical monument by the French government in 1840. Golden Gate Bridge, USA. A contender for the world's most famous bridge, San Francisco's iconic crossing opened in 1937, just 6 months after the city's other main bridge. The Bay Bridge at a cost of $35 million at the time. Painted in international orange, the opening of the structure to the public resulted in a week-long celebratory fiesta. Last year, the U.S. government approved a $400 million project to help protect the bridge against earthquakes. Hartland New Brunswick Bridge, Canada. Opened in 1901, the longest covered bridge in the world was declared a National Historic Site in 1980. Also known as a kissing bridge, the 391 m long structure dates back to when young men trained their horses to stop halfway across the bridge in order to steal a few kisses, before continuing on to the other side. Ashima Japan. Looking at a picture of this infamous bridge, you could be forgiven for mistaking it for some sort of endurance run for racing cars. Proof that you can't judge a book by its cover, this seemingly incredibly steep motorway only has a maximum gradient of 6.1%. For comparison, cyclists' favorite Box Hill in Surrey has an average gradient of 5%. 1915. Çanakkale Bridge, Turkey. Opened in March last year, the 1915 Çanakkale Bridge is now the longest suspension bridge in the world, with a distance of 2,023 meters on its main span. Overall, the structure measures 2.9 miles long and was built over 5 years at a cost of £2.1 billion. It won the record from the Akashi Kaikyo Bridge in Japan and will serve a connecting link on Turkey's new Kanali Tekirdağ Çanakkale Balıkesir motorway. Sky Bridge, Czech Republic. The world's longest suspension footbridge opened in May 2022 in the Dolní Morava region in the east of the country. Measuring 721 meters long and just 1.2 meters wide, it overtook the recently opened Aruco 516 in Portugal by 154 meters, and sits 95 meters above a steep valley for a unique, if perhaps unsettling, walk in the Dolní Morava resort. George Washington Bridge, USA. One of several famous bridges in the Big Apple, the George Washington Bridge is the busiest bridge in the world, reportedly carrying over 100 million vehicles per year, or up to 250,000 per day. The original structure was completed in 1927. Rod El Farag Access Bridge, Egypt. The Rod El Farag Bridge, also known as the Taya Misr Bridge, opened in 2019 and immediately became the widest cable-stayed bridge in the world. Built at a cost of LE 164 m, The bridge stretches for 540 m along the River Nile and contains pedestrian passageways and glass-floored walkways, and has become a tourist attraction for those wanting views of the river.